What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, CEO, MTS Nutrition, Chief Marketing Officer, TigerFitness.com. So check it out, guys. There have been a lot of questions sent my way about creatine. Now, I have done more videos on creatine than I even remember. Out of over 6,200 YouTube videos, I believe probably 2,000 of them are probably on creatine. Creatine is the most effective, most proven supplement next to caffeine. Creatine is basically side effect free and does nothing but not only help you gain lean mass, help you manage your body fat and body weight, but also has implications in mental acuity and Alzheimer's. It is literally the greatest supplement on the market. Now, lately, there has been a supply chain issue with creatine, mainly coming from China. So what's happening is the supply chain from China has been disrupted. Supply, demand, all the stuff going on with China, there is an issue getting creatine from China. So a lot of the non-German creatines, a lot of the Chinese creatines are out of stock. So that's forcing these supplier or these manufacturers, so to speak, to go to Alzchem or the creators of Creapure, which we've always used in our MTS Nutrition Creapure creatine, to get creatine. Now, the Chinese creatine, I'm not gonna hate on it. I'm not. Most of it specs out just fine. Most of it tests just fine. However, you always have issues when you go with creatine that is non-German. Anytime you bring over something from China and you don't have the processes in place like we do, the NSFs and all the testing pre and post manufacturing, you could potentially have issues. And as someone who's been in this industry a long time, a lot of these companies really suck. A lot of them are unscrupulous, money-hungry whores. And that's why I only recommend buying from my companies. I'll list some of my companies, the ones that I'm public about. 015 Nutrition, MTS Nutrition, Pervitum, Pump Chasers, Ambrosia. I'm probably missing one or two, but those are the ones off the top of my head that I can go into. So with that being said, let's talk about, and of course outright, let's talk about creatine blends. So back in the early 2000s, creatine ethyl ester was all the rage. So was crealkaline. Hey, Katie.
Hey, Mark.
How'd you like me to give you a big O?
Only if it's chocolate.
That's something I've heard happen sometimes. Oh, anyway, guys, check it out. So let us tell you about these two chocolatey, delicious bars. So we have the chocolate fudge peanut butter big O bar and the outright crisp. Now I'm going to start out. I'm going to talk about the big O bar. Now the big O bar is by 015 Nutrition, our partnership with Brandon Curry. Yes, 015 Nutrition. Now Brandon wanted a big bar, a bar that's 480 or so calories, right? We wanted 25 grams of protein, MCTs, and Brandon's favorite protein, whey hydrolysate. And here it is. Now, not only is this bar filled with nutrition, 25 grams of protein, healthy fats.
Thing out of the wrapper.
Oh, I want you to see this.
Should we do a size comparison? Wait, don't break it yet.
So you're putting, there's a size comparison. There you go. So I'm going to break it open. You want chocolatey goodness.
These are the chocolate.
And you want some calories? That's the bar. What's crisp bowl?
So the outright crisp bar includes whey protein crisps in it. So it changes up the texture of the bar and gives it more of a Rice Krispie treat type texture.
Bingo.
And it adds more protein. So this bar has 20 grams of protein. So let me show you here.
Oh, look at that.
Super chocolatey. You can see the crisps in there.
Oh, yeah.
And it's crunchy.
So good. So much chocolate. These,
Crunch.
if you are a chocoholic and you have a big appetite, you get this big O bar.
Ladies, this is the PMS option right here.
This is the PMS stack right here. Big O outright bar. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Again, high protein, high calorie, vegan, nut-free, peanut-free, almond butter, cashew butter. Whoever you are, whatever you do, there's an outright bar and
perfect for you.
And a big O bar. That's perfect for you. So creatine ethyl ester, oh my God, it's not causing bloat, it's not causing this, it's not causing that. Finally, as presented at the International Society of Sport Nutrition Conference, creatine ethyl ester in a study underperformed next to creatine. In fact, it performed pretty poorly. Creatine monohydrate, or Creapure, performed great. Creatine crealkaline, which I'm not going to hate on crealkaline. I'll just say it's overpriced and unnecessary. It's basically creatine with a buffering agent, aka baking soda. I got baking soda. I got baking soda. Sorry. I'm in love with the cocoa. Well, okay, so anyway. So those are two creatines. Now, there are brands that are literally putting together 5, even 10 different creatines and claiming that they are superior. Look, man, all the studies are done on Creapure. All the studies, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of studies have been done on creatine. A lot of people getting their masters and their PhDs are doing creatine studies. Anecdotally, it's out there, but Marc, creatine makes me gain water weight. Look, dude, bro. Creatine makes you gain intracellular water weight, okay? Intracellular water weight is a good thing. That's one of the ways it helps you. It hydrates your muscles. It also helps increase your ATP. If you're not gaining weight from creatine, it's one of two reasons. Number one is the creatine is bunk and isn't doing shit. Or number two is because you already have adequate creatine in your diet from the foods you eat. Let's say if you're a carnivore diet or you eat a lot of steak, whatever it is. So again, creatine is 3 amino acids together that forms creatine. And it's found in some foods. A lot of foods. It's abundant in a lot of foods. That's why I actually speculate that the creatine non-responders in the first studies weren't creatine non-responders. They were just people who already responded to creatine. It's already in their system because they eat. Now, vegans are probably not going to have that issue where they're already responding because their food sucks for creatine supply. So if you're a vegan, you will do great. By the way, Creapure creatine is vegan. It's fermented, meaning it's not from an animal source. So, oh, Marc, but what about creatine HCl? Look at the dosing guidelines on that stuff, man. It's pretty much the same as creatine. It is. And honestly, you only need 2.5 to 5 grams of creatine 4 to 7 days a week to get to and maintain saturation. At 5 grams a day for about 20 days, you're looking at about 20 days till you reach saturation. Now, while I do put a loading phase on my label, it's not necessary per se. Just start taking creatine 5 grams a day, you're good to go. If you already have a pre-workout with creatine in it, like Sniper, like Clash, you don't need to add creatine to it. However, if you don't take a pre-workout with creatine, do this. Or if you want to throw creatine on your off days, do this. By the way, I will link below where to buy MTS Nutrition Creapure Creatine. Bottom line, people keep trying to rewrite the Bible. The Bible is the Bible. Just follow the damn thing. Don't sleep with your neighbor. Don't eye for an eye. Don't kill people. Whatever it is, whatever the 10 commandments are, don't rewrite them, okay? We already have the 10 commandments. Moses dropped creatine down. He said, look, man, I'm going to part this sea. I'm going to cross through it. I'm going to go over the other side. I'm going to grab that Creapure creatine, put it in a bottle, put it on tigerfitness.com, and you can buy it. It's exactly what Moses did. Jesus came, walked on water. Why did Jesus walk on water? Because there was creatine on the other side. Biblical facts. Look it up. Talk to your rabbi. Talk to your pastor. I don't care who you talk to your cleric. They will know. Prophet Muhammad. Why was he a prophet? Because he took creatine. That's what happens. It's not just science. It's not just science. It's theology, bitches. All right, so check it out. Stop falling for the bullshit. Stop emailing me about these scammer, unscrupulous brands who are trying to get around the supply chain issue by selling shitty creatine. It doesn't always have to be Creapure. Again, if you have a Chinese creatine from a reputable company, I'm not hating on China, man. China makes really good stuff. Like every shirt you wear. China makes good stuff. Half our damn country is made in China. Let's not hate on China. I take German creatine. I'm a Jew. That's how much I don't care. If you didn't get the Nazi reference, it's not good. Anyway, check it out, guys. Okay, check it out. It's being real. Stop. And look, it's the same people, man. Same people. I go, hey, Mark, what do you think about creatine? Well, I think it's fine, but it's not necessary. It's kind of overpriced. All right. The next day, hey, man, what do you think about creatine ethyl ester? Man, it's bullshit. Okay. Hey, man, what do you think of creatine with 5 different creatines in it? Hey, man, they're stupid and they're idiots. Okay. Hey, man, what do you think about 10 different creatines? Now you're just a scamming whore. That's my opinion. If you disagree with me, hey, America's a free country, and that's where I stand in the great state of Tennessee. That's all I got to say about creatine. If you want the best creatine ever created, get MTS Nutrition Creapure Creatine. Not only does it have the Creapure stamp behind it, but it has MTS's quality assurance behind it as well. I'll link it down below. Get it from tigerfitness.com because that helps pay my bills. Anyway, if you like this video, like what I stand for, subscribe to this channel, like this video, tell all your friends, and buy your creatine. Why? That's not a game. Peak Physicor is probably my favorite supplement ever created. It helps subjects double their bench press max when compared to placebo. An 8.5 increase in peak power, 11% increase in VO2 max, which means more sets, more reps, more endurance, more overload, more gains, and a 5% increase in lean body mass. These are valid human studies, guys. This is an amazing supplement, non-hormonal. Completely non-hormonal. It works all natural. It's grass status safe. This is a supplement for you. Give Peak Physicor a try. It stacks well with everything.